This is Cheryl Morgan backstage at the Masquerade at Worldcon. Here we can see Pierre and Sandy Pettinger getting their official photography done. A lot of orders being shouted here. But what we're actually going to do is take a look at Stephen Clark getting into his bear costume. Now, you see these animal costumes on stage, and it all looks very impressive, but you have often no idea just how much effort it takes for the costumer to actually put this stuff together and to wear it. For example, you can see that vest that Stephen is wearing. It's got a whole load of pockets in it. In those pockets, there's an awful lot of ice to keep him cool while he is in his bear suit. And we're looking now into the head of the bear. You can see there's a cooling fan to help keep Stephen cool while he's wearing it, and a whole load of electronics to power the thing. But that's not all that is interesting about this head. If I just move it here a little, we can see the nose of the bear, and in that nose there's a camera. There's his eye, look. And when he's wearing the costume, Stephen sees through the camera in the nose of the bear. Oh, here are some feet going on. That's very impressive.
What is this one? He's putting on his costume?
He's putting on some costume and I'm recording some video. This is one of our den mums, by the way, who's just come to see what we're doing.
Hi.
The reason Stephen is putting on his costume is that we didn't have time to get him through official photography before the show, so we're doing it now instead. Just take a little look at some of the paws on the bear. There's the other paw. And Stephen tells me that this bear is entirely anatomically correct.
Yeah,
even down to including certain bits of anatomy that we won't talk about in case we get censored on YouTube.
Yeah. Actually, the one I'm really proud of is the orthodontia.
Whoa.
Here in the bear's mouth.
There's the bear. What a lovely set of teeth he has.
I
All
made
the
each
better
individual tooth, and bears have very odd orthodontia. Up to and including, they're the only land mammal that has 4 incisors between the canines.
Alrighty. Well, that's seriously impressive. Is there any other structure and stuff inside, Steve?
Yeah,
to help
actually
you wear
inside you can see some of it here. There's a full quote-unquote muscle suit that's made out of foam, and over the foam is laid 1/4 inch foam and the fur to give the impression of skin. But yeah, it's there's also probably can't see it too well there, but there are stilts in the arms here. My hand is here, the bear's paw is up here, and I have a little control there, which from this angle is hard to reach. But it allows me to move the bear's paw.
And also, I understand, to walk on all fours.
Yes, so I can walk on all fours.
Alrighty. Now, there is one other piece of the costume. I'll just move over here. This gentleman who is lying on the floor, he's a shaman. He's actually quite heavy, and he's part of the costume. I didn't see the act on stage, Stephen. What exactly does the shaman do?
Okay, what it is the arms are rod puppets, and as I twist the handles, they move at least a little bit. I don't think they moved as much as I would have liked, but they move to give the impression that that's the person. The whole point of this is an illusion. I go on stage dressed as a shaman wearing a bear skin, and then halfway through the act, instead of peeling off the bear skin, I peel off the shaman and throw it aside, and then completely become the bear, doing a standing roar pass, and then I drop to all fours and walk off stage.
Okay, well that's fabulous. Thank you very much. And now I think we need to stop recording because we've got to get you to photography. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you very much.